just take a quick peek at your OPGG here, which looks like you're smurfing. 60 win rate.
Ha ha ha. I don't know about that. Um, I have some friends that I play with that are gold and silver, and they've been helping me for, let's see, the past 6 months. I started playing in September, so I've been playing for like 6 months, and they've been helping me quite a bit. But I've just been struggling in the ranked area, and yeah, I just want some guidance, I think.
For sure. Okay. So are you usually duoing with one of your friends that's better than you?
No. We're pretty much just playing normals together, and there's like usually like a group of five of us. Usually we run like a five stack. If I go ranked, I'm usually going by myself. And it's kind of like night and day with the Iron 4. Like it's ridiculous how tough it is playing in low ranks versus like just a normal match. Um,
Oh yeah, they're
and
not really
I
comparable.
it's really tough to climb out, but I think I'm getting a little better. I just, like I said, I wanted to just fine tune some details and maybe just make some better decisions in game.
For sure. Okay. Um, so is this Justin guy? Is he one of your friends?
So that is someone I just met like a week ago. We were playing and I was solo queuing ranked. I did like really well. Like I went like 12-1 or 13-1. And he was like, "Hey, like you're pretty good for this for Iron. Like, do you want to team up?" So we just started playing like a week ago together.
Sweet.
And the past, I would say like the with the win rate that I've had, yeah, that 70% is probably because of I've been teaming up with him for the most part. We went on like a 5-6 game win streak one day and been trying to play with him. But I just met him, don't know him, never talked to him.
Sweet.
He's just some dude I party with sometimes.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, I mean, based on just like your overview of your OPG, 45 games, 60 win rates, really, really good. Your average deaths are pretty low, which is also good.
Mhm.
Your average CS is pretty low. Like I would say, generally, you'd like to be at least 5 or 5.5. So we can. That's something we can work on.
And where are
Um,
you looking at that? Where are you seeing my see it?
so this is the total of all of your games here. So this is out of all 45 games, you have a 60%
Yeah.
win rate. You have
Uh-huh.
4.2 deaths per minute, 4.2 deaths in a game, 11.3 assists, 6.6 kills, and then
I see.
this number is 4.6 CS per minute.
Per minute.
Um,
Right.
so most junglers that full clear are generally anywhere like 6, 7, 8. If they're
Yeah.
playing well, Nunu generally, a safety net is around 5. 5 is good, 6 is better, but some games are more fiestas, especially in lower elo. So this is pretty common for people to be on the lower side because a lot of people kind of get confused. Oh, do I gank? Do I farm? What do I do? I'm losing.
Yeah. A lot of distractions.
Yeah, exactly. So other than that, um, take a quick peek at your runes. Your runes are good. Do you like this rune page
I,
that you run? Are you looking for options or suggestions?
no, I like that. It's either that phase rush for a tank build. I've seen the AP builds. I've tried them. They're okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like the survivability and the movement that comes with phase rush and just building tanks. I think it's better for me all around.
Sweet.
Um, I am trying to figure out like the balance between should I farm camps, should I gank? It seems like Nunu is a kind of character where I don't necessarily need. Like I should be able to gank powerfully without having a lot because I have a ball,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm trying to figure out in moments, should I stop what I'm doing to help, or should I focus on my camps, which is going to yield more for me in that moment. So that's just my biggest struggle I think right now.
For sure, and that's very common with Nunu. What I would generally recommend is because Nunu isn't necessarily someone who, just looks to full clear, like someone like Karthus, clear, 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 strong enough, now I fight kind of thing. Nunu is
Hmm.
someone that, he gets negligible benefit if he's going to take a camp over helping his team, because if he helps his team and his team now wins that fight as a result of the help, Nunu is
Right.
stronger and his team is stronger. Whereas maybe someone like Karthus or Gwen or a champion who likes to full clear in the jungle, they would like to prioritize a camp, get that spike, look to fight later. or arrive to the fight late. Because
Mm-hmm.
say you take that Gromp, your team loses a fight, your team's weaker, now you're weaker. Nunu
Exactly.
has only had a harder and harder time since like season 11 to basically solo carry games himself. He doesn't really have the damage. You can maybe kill one or two targets sometimes if you're really fed with ult, but you're more or less a glorified support champion.
Yes.
So
Yes.
most times you're looking, if you can and if it's reasonable, is to drop off and go and help your team. Generally, the best outcome will come from that.
So how do you then get to that like 5 to 6 CS per minute with that mentality to where like I would rather help my team in the lane than get my camp? I just feel like those are, I don't know, it's hard to satisfy both.
For sure. Well, it's all relative, right? Because I mean, if you're taking your Gromp and your Urgot is top lane fighting, you're not going to drop your Gromp to go help that. But if you're on your Gromp
Which
and
one's Grump?
Gromp is the big frog near the bottom lane, or I guess top lane.
I see the Urgot. I understand. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
following
so
now.
if it's on like the opposite side of the map, you're not
Right,
just
right,
going to
right.
drop and run there because the play will be dead 10 seconds later. But say you're on the big frog and your bot lane is fighting, right? So you're very close to that, and you just started it, or it's 50% health. You don't have smite. You're probably not going to finish it. Just you can start snowball and go down towards your bot and try and help. But the other thing too is that you also need information and knowledge about what's going on, because if you're just staring at your Gromp and maybe something's happening bot, but you aren't panning your camera, you aren't looking what's actually happening, like did my team flash, did the enemy team flash, is low, like you just need information to be able to react to the situation.
Okay.
One question I do have for you is, I see for a little while you've been building Sunfire as well as Leandries on top of that. Do you like that? Did you see that somewhere? What are your thoughts?
I would say itemizing is another area I probably need help with, and just understanding what to build when. Because like I said, started playing 6 months ago. Like there's still some basic fundamentals I need to understand. Um, I don't have a reason. If I see that the team is heavy AD, or the leaders of the game are like, if the snowballers are AD, I'll build a Sunfire as my first item for armor, and that's just kind of my rule of thumb, is like build the Andrews first, get Dark Seal first, and then based off the game, whoever's starting to snowball, I'll either get an armor item or a magic resist item. But I try to do Leandries and Dark Seal and Deadman's as like my three, like no matter what, I'm building those three. And I don't know if that's right or not. Like I'm just kind of going off of what I see and what I feel, but I don't know what's right or wrong sometimes.
For sure. And what I recommend to a lot of new players, some people may not agree with this, but especially in the lower elos, is that I think the easiest way to learn this game is to remove as many variables as possible, so you can focus on major aspects and major components of the game. So, one of those things is sticking to one champ, which, you're doing a great job at. Another thing is that I don't really feel like in these elos that if you're kind of min-maxing your runes and min-maxing your items, it's gonna affect the outcome of your game that much. Asterisks, but you can more or less on this champion, especially in these elos, until probably at least like mid-plat, maybe even emerald, depending on how you are as a player. You can run the exact same runes, the exact same item set, and the exact same playstyle, and just basically recycle that until you're a master at it, and focus on just the game opposed to every other little detail. So a lot of other new players that I've coached, this has really worked for them well. And they haven't changed the items too much. Like there's been some minor nerfs and whatnot since, but you can pretty much build Dark Seal boots first base every game. Sometimes if you have a little bit more gold, maybe you can throw in an Amp Tome or towards Leandries, Faded Ashes, and then build Faded Ash or Leandries, your tier 2 boots, whatever you need. Generally either mercs or steel caps. Nothing else is that fantastic. And then Deadman's Abyssal. And
Yeah.
that can basically be your core item set every single game. And then after those items, most games, by the time you have those 3-4 items completed,
Mm-hmm.
generally close to closing it out or the game's over. And then
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
item option, you can pretty much always just slot in a jock show if you want, because it's well rounded.
Yeah.
It gives you stats for everything. Or if the enemy team is super AP heavy, maybe Rukern, or if the enemy team is super AD heavy, maybe Randuins or some. So it's like removing those variables and
Mm-hmm.
just being able to focus on what you need to do, quick buy. If you want, we can try. Like I would recommend not building Bammies, not building Sunfire, just focusing on the Leandries, the 3-4 item core build that I just said. And
Mm-hmm.
rune wise, it's up to you. Triumph is a good rune, and Legend Haste is too. But in these elos, you can get away with spam ganking a lot more, because
Yeah.
people just don't respect you as a champion. So another good
Mm-hmm.
rune page for secondary is I'll just show you here, is Cheap Shot with Relentless Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's because Cheap Shot gives you more damage when you hit Snowball. Generally,
Mm-hmm.
you're ganking early where people are low HP, so that 10 to 45 true damage is pretty massive. And
Mm-hmm.
then Relentless Hunter is just move speed for Nunu. Anytime you get an assist
Right.
or a kill, you get more move speed out of combat. Nunu loves move speed. You've been building Deadmans for quite a while. I'm sure you love how movement on Nunu feels.
Yeah, and that's out of the domination tree.
Yeah, so you would just be running
Okay.
this page here that you have, and then the
Right.
domination tree secondary with Cheap Shot Relentless.
Okay.
And then
I was also experimenting with resolve for a bit, or I was trying the resolve as my secondary tree, and I think it was conditioning and revitalize, or no, overgrowth. I mean, and I was just because I was just messing around with stuff, but I feel like I didn't really notice it too much,
yeah, it
so I
makes
don't
you
really
like
know.
slightly tankier, helps you heal slightly more if you have an enchanter
Mm-hmm.
support. You get bigger shields and that. But in this elo, you can get away with well, you can get away with it in any elo, but it's
Yeah.
more tempo heavy. It helps you snowball your lead more, development
Okay.
advantage,
And you
more so
said
than.
cheap shot and relentless hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your
All right. I just
tertiary
saved
rune
that.
page is great. I like that. And then if you want another rune flexibility, your choice, if you want, it won't make or break, is between celerity, which you run, or
Mm-hmm.
transcendence. And transcendence just gives you
Yeah.
more ability
Mm-hmm.
haste or cooldown the longer the game goes on, which Nunu loves. Ability haste,
Mm-hmm.
shorter
Mm-hmm.
queues, easier to take objectives, get a little bit
Yep.
more
Yep.
damage, take camps faster. But it's totally up to you. It's not make or
Yeah.
break. And the reason why
Okay.
Transcendence is also good there too is because you're building a lot of move speed, right? You have Relentless Hunter, you have Deadmans. There are like soft caps for move speed. So a little bit of haste kind of goes a long way.
Okay.
But that's more or less all as far as like general OPGG review. I know you said you think your win
Okay.
rate's a little skewed, but it's you're doing great. You've climbed all the way from Iron 3 to
Mm-hmm.
Iron 1. You're probably
Mm-hmm.
2 games off of
Yeah.
bronze, so that's great.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so we can get into a game if you want to share your screen
Okay.
and queue
Sure.
up, and then we can just kind of talk until you get into game. And it's up
Sure.
to you how you want to go about this. I like asking people what they prefer. I can be there for you in a sense of I can be in your ear and helping you kind of path where you want to go in the jungle, what I would do as
Yep.
far as ganking,
Mm-hmm.
to basically just have the best outcome and try and help you win the game. Or it can be a live game in the sense that you're doing your thing and asking
Mm-hmm.
questions and me kind of redirecting. Whatever you think you would get the most
Ooh.
benefit from.
I'm kind of both sound good. I mean, I think I want the former. I think I want you to be in my ear telling me where to go. Because if I
Sure.
just, yeah, let's try that rather than like me doing my thing and waiting for me to ask questions. I would like for you to interject and say, no, go here, do that,
Great.
and then we'll just go from there.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, you
Let's
can go
see,
ahead, share your
share
screen, and then I will.
screen. Let's see, screens. Do this. 720p. All right.
Sweet,
60
sweet.
frames. Okay. And I don't want to look at my screen. Okay. And then I do. So since we're here, I do have like an item set for myself that I have, and it's just kind of like a combination of things that I've seen. All right, I got like my first rush, my first things that I get, the core build, Deadman's, Abysmal, Jack Show, kind of like you just said.
Hmm.
So like I'll almost always go Boots Dark Seal, no matter what. Like full
That's great.
clear, this is the first thing I buy. Then I rush Leandries, and then after that, almost always Deadman's, and then from there, like if I see that somebody who's heavy AP is like 10 and 1, then I'm gonna build my next item as an AP. If nobody who has AP on the enemy team is really doing anything, I'm not going to build Magic Resist. I'm going to probably then build Sunfire, which is, I guess, the reason for your question is why did I build Sunfire? It would be in those situations where anybody on the other team who's not doing anything, if they're building AP, I'm not going to build Magic Resist because they're not doing anything. I don't know if that mentality makes sense. Um, but I don't really know what Sunfire's does. I just know it's armor and health and ability haste.
Yeah. So Sunfire. Why can I hear myself echo? Is that through you?
Um,
Hello.
Potentially. Yes, actually, yes, it might be. Um, I didn't think I had.
Maybe I'm too loud.
No. I've heard that. Stop dreaming. Hold on.
It might. I think it had something to do with the stream.
It is. It's me. It's not you. It's because it's the Steel Series headphones. They've got a bunch of channels, and I've had that issue before. People hear themselves. And I don't know how to resolve it, unfortunately. Applications. I don't want to stream an application. Stream a screen.
Well, you can. What were you doing before? Were you streaming the application or streaming the game?
I was streaming a screen so you could see my cursor. If I stream an application, you won't be able to see my cursor, which I guess
Yeah.
isn't yeah.
Here, maybe I can. You know what? There. I just muted your stream, so now I don't get the loop.
Perfect. Okay.
The only downside.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really care if I don't have game sounds, but
I don't. Yeah.
that's okay. It's just it's like, have you ever tried to read like a paragraph while hearing yourself in your ear?
It's
repeat
horrible.
What you say? Oh, dude, it's
really
actually
bad.
impossible. So yeah, I think your item set's good. If I were you, I'd probably just delete the AP page. To be completely honest with you, if you wanted to move up,
Yeah.
maybe Magi's in there. That's probably the only thing out of that set you'd ever build.
Right.
If you get Dark Seal Fed,
I was just experimenting with things like because I've seen people do tank builds, which is just you're building armor and health, right?
Mhm.
Armor, magic resistant health.
Mhm.
AP builds, you're just building AP. So like to me, it's like why can't I build this hybrid item, which is health and AP?
Mhm.
Maybe this one health and AP, or even cosmic drive. Stack some of these and be like kind of a hybrid. I've never seen anybody do that. I just don't know why that's not a viable build.
Yeah, so you can, but it's not optimal. You can. There's a lot of things you can get away with on Nunu that will work, but maybe won't be the best. Especially if you're not used to the playstyle, because Nunu is someone who has. If you're building full AP, your playstyle is vastly different than hybrid, vastly different than tank, because you're basically either killing someone in one shot or you're missing your snowball and you're dead and you're going 20 deaths.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think consistency is your best friend on Nunu. You get comfortable playing the champion, you get comfortable playing the game, you get comfortable how you feel with certain item sets and item combinations. So that way you fully know the limits of the champion and your potential for what you can accomplish.
Okay. Do you want me to do normal or ranked, or
bro,
is it up to me?
Go ranked.
Okay, let's do it. All right.
This is what we're here for, right? We're trying
to. Is this true?
Exactly. So, so did you already change your rune page?
Yes.
Do you use any clients or anything, or?
Yep, I use Blitz for camp timers and whatnot, but I pretty much just use my saved Tank Nunu page, which I just changed to the recommendations you gave me.
Awesome. So it won't doesn't like overrun your rune selection, like.
No, yeah. I mean, if I click the client, it will overrun it here, but
Yeah.
I just default to my tank.
Sweet.
But
All right. And then as far as bans go, I would just recommend banning whoever you struggle with the most.
actually, it's a Darius bands who I've been doing recently, but outside of that, I have a lot of trouble with Kane. I don't like Canes, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
either
great.
Kane or Warwick. But I've been I don't know if it's a Warwick, I'll just usually build was it Thornmail
Mm.
the with the Greaves,
Yeah. Grievous
right?
wounds, yeah.
Grievous ones, yeah.
It's funny
So I
because
don't know.
I coached another Nunu player, similar Elo, and he was saying the same thing. He's like, I always ban Darius. I was like, damn, Darius is terrorizing the whole ladder from like challenger all the way to iron. It's crazy.
It's bad, yeah. I don't like him.
He's just so high. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do.
hmm I'm also trying to. I'm still because I'm still very new, so trying to like work out like what separates somebody from being so dominant in a game versus other people. I mean, obviously it's this snowballing effect, right? How do I get there? How do I get to essentially how do I get to 18 faster than everybody else? Because to me that's what separates somebody dominating in a game is like, okay, this person's
Hmm.
a 16 while we're all 13s. Like they're the problem, right? How do I get there? And it's like, okay, what gets me to 18? Experience. How do I get experience? Camps and plates and kills and assists, right? Am I missing anything?
Taking objectives, basically anything, accomplishing
And
anything on the
yeah,
map. Yeah.
right. And so for a while, it was like I would gank, I would try to get kills, I would just try to gank all the time, but my CS was low. Then I would only focus on CS and not gank, but I was still getting out leveled. And I'm just trying to figure out like the balance between the two so that I can, like I said, get to 18 faster than everybody else. I don't know
100%.
if that's the right mentality or,
No, it is. And
yeah.
I mean, that is learning League of Legends. That is, this game is developing a balance, developing tactics and strategies that work for you because everybody, there's a general rule of thumb on how to play the game and how to win, but everybody will kind of go about it in their own unique way to a sense.
Mhm.
Um, and that's it, right? Like you go through these waves of, do I farm more, do I gank more, like what should I be doing? And honestly, the only way to describe it is Nunu is a balance. For sure, he's a
Mhm.
champion who prioritizes ganking over farming, but you also still need to have that balance of farming. Otherwise, you'll still fall behind. So, are you familiar at all with?
Oh God, we are heavy AP and so are they. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why we build the Bissell Mask. We just
Word.
kind of need to pray that Jin gets fed. But seeing how heavy
hmm
AP your team is this game, and seeing that I believe that is a Heimerdinger top with we have a Malphite top, we're probably never really going to want to go top lane until Malphite 6, and even then, Heimerdinger is just not fun to gank as Nunu.
Okay.
Um, so are you familiar with the Red Raptors Gromp clear on Nunu by chance?
I heard you talk about it before coaching somebody else, and like I know what it is. Like you hit your red buff, then
Mm-hmm.
Raptors, and then what'd you say? Red Raptors.
Gromp, the frog.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So you hit those three, and then you gank top right away, right?
Yeah, or can be bought depending on the side of the map you're on.
Okay.
But this game, so that's generally a clear that you can replicate every game. But
Okay.
if you want to put a
Which is
little
red
more,
Raptors Gromp,
yeah, if you
correct?
want to put a little more thought into it, we can do one of two things this game. We can do the Red Raptors Gromp clear and gank top,
hmm
or we can start top side and clear towards our bot side to look to gank bot because basically your whole team is AP, right?
Should I go
Except for
back for
Jin.
sweeper now?
Yes, you can just recall. Um, because the main thought is that Malphite is probably not going to carry this game. we kind of need our Jin to be fed. So I would walk towards your blue buff here, top side.
And go top to bottom to help, because you said like don't go to Malphite until he's 6. So
Yeah, and
prioritize bot early is what you're saying.
yeah. So and the reason why, like, this is kind of a unique game in the sense that sure we could probably kill Heimer, we could probably play like good tempo off that, but just because of how our team comp is and we have 4 AP right now, and Jin's the only AD, we kind of want to get Jin fed. So all I'm gonna say here is just take your blue, take your Gromp, take your wolves, and then
The Gromp right next to me, or the Gromp on the bottom side?
So there's only one Gromp.
Oh, sorry. What is
No, that's okay. That's okay. So
this
depending
guy right here?
Yeah, that guy right there. I'll refer to him as
And
Frog.
I upgrade my E, right?
Perfect.
Yeah. There's only one Gromp, okay. Krugs are the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it.
I can
So
say like
this
Frog and Rocks if that's easier for you.
A little bit, yeah.
Sweet. All right, so we'll go to Wolves here. See if I can.
Now,
Snowball 2
Now where?
Raptors.
I'm sorry, are we full clearing or are we 3 camping?
So we're not full clearing. We're ideally looking for a 4 camp here or 5 camp, depending on how the bot wave looks. So
I
they're
see
pretty
it.
pushed
It looks
up.
pretty good right now.
Yeah, great.
go
Let's
right now.
walk down. Let's walk down, and you can snowball around the bush before lane. So it's called try bush here. Yeah, you can start snowball now, and just try our best to hit someone.
Caitlyn, or does it not matter?
I'd probably go on Caitlyn if you can, if your team can help out. Nice. Thresh is you can kill it. EQ. Nice. All right. We can walk back, and you can just go take your rocks. Just be careful of Diana here. She's
see that. Oh my
yeah,
god.
just walk away. She flashed for that though. So you can take
She
your
did.
rocks or your red, whichever you want.
Oh shit. I meant that. I'm surprised she was there to answer that. Like,
Yeah, she was there
so quickly too,
she
right?
came-
Like she
yeah.
was almost ready for it.
So that's what we were talking about too. Like she dropped off a camp.
Right. Okay, I just use smite on these.
That's
like,
okay.
Do
Take
you
your red
recommend?
still.
I mean, yeah.
It's only really a concern. Like I don't think Diana's gonna come and try and fight you. So.
And then I'm backing after this, and then going back to top camps.
Once your red's done, we can maybe look at bot. I think the wave's pretty hard pushing into them.
Oh, I need the.
Team. Diana might have taken the crab, but if you want, we can go check for it. I'm just a little worried that Diana might come bot lane again.
Okay. So should I stay or try to go for top scuttle or?
You can recall here if you want. You can recall, and we'll go back and build your Bootstark seal, and then towards Faded Ashes.
Why don't you think I should go for top scuttle? Now, is it not important to have the vision? More important to get back?
Build towards Faded Ashes. Just get that amp tome. Yep, the book. Okay, and then you can just snowball right out of base towards the crab. So crab's good, but it's also good when you have 12, 1300 gold. Because the thing is, if you go top and you walk all the way from your bot side to that top crab, and Diana has already reset, she bought items.
Right.
You're dead. Or burn flash. So we can take this crab, you can Q smite, and then we can go just look at top.
Should I go? Oh.
Yeah, sure, try. You can try. If he lands his stun on you, it's gonna be he could maybe kill you. EEE. Yeah, you should be able to kill EQ. Keep autoing. Okay, I wouldn't worry too much about giving kills. Just want to secure and make sure they die.
Well, okay. I do try to do that sometimes and not take the
in this
kill.
elo, just take it. Be selfish.
Okay.
So we'll take your Gromp. Nice. Jin gets a kill on Thresh bot lane. We've got the grubs. Is that an okay word for you?
This right here, this guy.
Grubs. They're like the things that spawn before Herald.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, void grubs. My
Void
bad.
grub. Okay, I'll just
Yeah.
call them void grubs. Yeah, so we can take those right now. Diana is
Okay.
bot lane, so
Should I
these are
ping for
free.
help
You can just
for?
take it. No, you can just take it.
Oh,
You can
Diana's bot
save.
lane.
You can
Okay.
save smite,
Okay.
and
Understood.
we will just take these. Looks like Malphite's gonna help us. Nice.
And
Yeah, just keep
then should I
focusing
then
on.
go back to help him top again after this? Because he
He
helped
is level
me, or
6. He is level 6. He is a little bit low though, so it depends what Mr. Donger does. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be good. So you can Q smite this, or you might just be able to, okay, great. And then we can snowball off crab top. Hit crab and then hit snowball.
hit crab. I don't know what crab is.
Scuttle crab, you know that big circle in the middle of the river that gives you move speed?
Didn't we already get it?
Yeah, but it gives you move speed when you walk over it. So
Oh,
he has
I
no
did
flash,
not
so you can go
know
on him.
that.
Yeah, you can go on him. And he's
I don't
gonna,
want to waste
okay,
flash.
just run. Yeah. All right, so we can take blue buff. Your team just stole the dragon too, which is really good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your team is playing well. If there's any
That's
words
fucking
too
amazing.
that I'm saying that you don't understand or that will work better for you, just let me know.
Okay.
So I would just
I
ignore top.
also have a bit of performance anxiety because someone's watching me. I'm usually more
Oh,
dialed
so
in. Like
normal, man.
I know what grubs are. I'm just like brain farting right now.
Totally normal. You don't need to explain yourself. So yeah, we'll take these and then we'll reset because you have enough gold.
Should I purchase this extra
Yep, sure.
little bit? Is there ever a time where I like shouldn't be like if I can build part of the tree, should I always build part of the tree or like wait for the upper
I
part of it?
generally try and maximize what you can build. I
Right.
think this was an okay use of your gold. I usually prefer building the other component, but it won't make a huge difference. You take camp slightly faster because of the burn, but this way you're slightly tankier.
No.
So if you want here, you can look bot.
I see.
Okay, and never mind, they killed. So take your raptors. They already killed Caitlyn because Thresh was gone mid. You can take raptors and then basically soak the XP from the mid lane.
Should I try to hit Vagar right here?
I wouldn't.
No. And I'm
No.
sorry, go where now?
You can take your red. It'll be up in 10 seconds. I
feel like that happens a lot where like the laner's not in lane and I'm next to it and they're like asking me for help to like defend the tower. It feels like I probably shouldn't do that because I'm wasting my time and resources. Is there ever a good time to go like defend their tower because they messed up? Or
I mean, if
just
there's
always
a
stay on my
cannon
camps?
wave or if there's a full wave coming in and you don't have any camps, it's not bad because you get XP and gold from that, right?
Yeah. Now top camps, I've got really nothing else except that Gromp.
Yeah, you can snowball up towards your Gromp. And maybe we can look for something on Malphite. Diana's bot right now, so I would just ping your bot lane if you can, danger, just so they know. I'm sure they see her, hopefully, but
they see it. Yeah, they see it.
And if you want here a little bit more aggressive play, since we saw our bot, you can go into Diana's jungle.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Great. So you can walk in.
Trying to do that, but
you can walk into the river and snowball towards her raptor camp. So go down a little bit.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or chickens, whatever's easier.
I've heard chickens too, yeah.
Great. So yeah, we can go to those. They might be up. They're not. You can walk up, see if her red's there. And we're going to be playing for void grubs again. Okay, so yeah, Diana's a champ that clears just so fast. Krugs, maybe? Okay, just careful because he saw, yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Let's dip. Hit that, and we'll just kind of sit in the pit until void grubs spawn. They killed bot lane again. So the only thing about Diana...
Should I ping for help?
Or no, just keep taking them. You're okay for now. If we see Diana, though, if it's okay, just take the void grub and run away. We can't fight Diana 1v1.
Yeah. I try not to go I realize that Nunu's not a 1v1 character. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes there are times if I all in and get the ball and the E
Let's
route
snowball
and
top.
then
Take this, snowball top. Take that. Okay. Oh, okay, run. Just run.
flash.
Yep. You're probably nice. Okay, nice. You dodged all damage. Take wolves. Take wolves. We can give that last void grub. It's okay.
Sure. Because we got 5. Yeah, we
Yep.
got 5, right?
We got
6 is
5.
2. 4 is 1 monster. 6 is 2.
Yep. And I would just go towards bot here. I don't really want to be top with Diana.
Really?
Yep. They're killing already. You can take raptors. You can, or chickens. You can snowball towards them.
Ah, I fucking ate a small one.
Ah, it's okay. Happens to me too. Recall Malphite. Oh, we killed him. Nice. Nice.
Should I go drag right now or get
Sure.
my
Yeah.
bottom?
Take dragon. It's a little risky if Diana comes, but we might be able to sneak this because Jin's still bot. So I imagine. Okay. We're TPing bot. Nice. So yeah, you should be able to freely take this.
And I have just been...
Okay, help.
Oh, God.
Fight. Just try to go on Diana. You got ult. Okay, you can secure that. Alright. I would look to just kind of walk down towards that tri-bush there that I was saying and reset the base here. Oh, there's Diana. You can look to wait in bush and see if Diana tries to fight.
For sure. Back. I feel like I'm wasting time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, and we can just snowball out of base towards top. And this game,
there's
yeah,
Diana
so
bot.
she's still there. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
You were right.
She got nothing though, so it's fine. You got to take some camps. I would take your blue and then look to snowball top.
96. Take blue, go top. All right.
Yeah. You shouldn't need to smite. You should just be able to. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Snowball up. And just try and hit the donger. Good ult by Malphite.
GG.
Boom.
Mine.
All right. Now let's go take your camps
now,
again.
how do you feel about, because like if I just stand here and get XP, like I'm getting XP.
Just go
like,
take
how do you
your
feel about
camps.
just? Oh really?
Yeah.
Not a good idea to just like get XP.
It's not terrible. It's okay, but Malphite's going to push that out fine. What you're doing is stealing XP from him. You get less XP from lane minions. When you're there and you're taking half of it, he also gets less. So
wait, what?
Yeah, you share it.
Really?
So, yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So unless he like pings help or he really needs help the wave to be pushed out, then I would just, if you've got camps up, go take your camps. Because it's better for him to get a whole wave of XP solo, because then maybe he'll get a level advantage on Heimerdinger. Whereas if you're sharing it with him,
I did not know the XP split like that. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so we can basically just full clear here.
Yeah.
We saw Diana.
What is the sorry.
No, go ahead. What's the what?
I forget what I was gonna say.
I was just gonna say, we saw Diana top. She went to soak the wave, so there's not really a threat right now for our bot lane. We got to take all of our camps, and then we can kind of like we can go look for bot crab. Our bot lane is really, really strong, which is great. Jin's playing well with the lead.
Yeah, they're doing great.
And this is what we wanted, right? So now what we want to do is we want to let Jin keep his lead. We want to make him continue. Okay, go bot. You can snowball. Snowball. She might kill support, but you guys can kill Diana.
Honestly, she's done.
Beautiful. Boom. You're just like me. That's funny. Okay. We can recall here. And let's
I
go
don't think I
play.
got that. Did I
Let's
get that?
let's go play Rift
Recall, sorry.
Herald.
4 stacks.
So I'd build Moonplate. Yeah. Okay. And then if you want, we can snowball and look top lane here on Heimer. You should be able to just make it if he stays pushed. Malphite
What's
has
up, dude?
ultimate. He might
Come on,
flash.
dude.
Yeah. Okay. Just be careful. If he sets up all of his turrets there. Okay, nice. Yeah, he's just so weak.
Go.
Some Heimers will wait for you to chase them. They'll sit in a bush, set up all 3 turrets, stun you, drop ult, and you'll just vaporize. It's terrible.
Well, 13-5. This is looking like it's going our way.
Yep.
Middle
All right.
tower is usually always the best one to drop it, or is there a
You won't need
method
to. Oh, snowball, snowball, snowball.
You're
Nice.
done.
Yep.
You're so
Should be
done.
cooked. Great. So you can
Fine.
drop it now. Drop it now.
It's got a cooldown.
It's okay. Drop it. Drop it. If your team plays with you here, you should be able to at least get it to crash into tier 2. And this is just because you guys just killed their jungler and took the tower. Oh no. That's okay. Just run.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright.
It's just like you're kind of pushing your lead a little bit further, right? That that was really unfortunate, but it happens. Herald is kind of wonky to drive, so I would just
drag.
Yeah, you can go drag here. You can snowball down. We'll just have to be a little bit careful. Not sure where Diana is right now. Clear this ward first, because again, if Diana
I
comes,
have sweeper.
You can clear it. It's a pink ward, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so they killed our support. Jin's helping you with dragon though, so let's secure this and then let's reset. Careful of Heimer, yeah. Diana's here too. Just be with Jin. Be with Jin.
Oh, I'm done.
You got
got
EQ.
All good.
It's okay. Could have maybe played it a little better, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I would build your boots here, Mercury's treads.
What would you have done differently there? I mean, I tried to snowball out, and for the Diana, I feel like the snowball is a little wide. Would you have just...
Yeah, so when we saw Heimerdinger originally in bush, instead of pulling the dragon into the pit, I would have pulled it down towards Jin. So if, more people come, then we have an escape route or a safer area to fight. We were a little late to respond to Diana going on Jin, so Jin got chunked. He had to run away. Then again, the snowball was wonky. And it was just a little... I also would have used EQ before ult, so that way you have your healing before you get your shielding. So you're just healthier. You just survive a couple
top or
seconds
bottom
longer.
Here?
You can go top.
Okay.
Dragon's gone.
Honestly, if you weren't here, I would have burned flash to go out the back and then looped around. That's sometimes my thought process is like go around and flank. I don't know what your opinion on the burning flash to get out the back.
That could be not bad. Maybe it could work, but also we were kind of fighting something that was 2 versus 3, 2 versus 4. So if you can keep your flash, like you're probably dead there anyways. You probably yeah, it's
Or what about like not even like sometimes if my team's fighting, I will let them fight and just stay on drag, and if I have my Q, I'll just continue to heal myself.
So it's not like if dragon's low enough and you think you can just take it, sure, but if it's like 75% health or above, then it's probably better to just help your team, because you're just basically kind of a supportive jungler. I would take cannon here. I wouldn't chase that, because we don't know. We only know where one person on their team is now too. So if you want, walk down towards your bot lane and ping Otacon if you know what Otacon is. Just spam ping that. We saw Diana top lane. You guys have 3 people down bot. If your team helps you can take it. Like Jin and Malphite should be able to help you take it. If not, you can take it.
Yeah.
We just need to be mindful if the enemy team comes, because I'm not sure if you know, but this Otacon basically nerfs your armor and your magic resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So we see an enemy there. There's Caitlyn. There's
Oh,
Diana.
no bueno.
We just have to be ready to Q smite, okay? 2400. So
Sure.
save this Q. Do not use it. You can use your E, but just make sure when you
Understood.
see 2400, Q smite. A
Probably
little
bad,
early, but you
or
got
what?
it. That's okay. Help fight. Good ult.
No way. No
Q. Just
way.
run. Flash, flash, flash. Yeah. She just had a lot of healing there. I believe she has Conquer.
Wait, so we don't get flowers though? No.
You still get
That's
the. It's okay. It's not the best, but you still get the increased duration of buffs. So like if you take Baron, it buffs your dragons. Red buff and blue buff last longer.
We also got a stack on Dark Seal, so it was a win, I'd say.
Yeah, it would have been a lot worse if they got the flowers and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Otacon. So I mean,
Yeah. I've just been doing that. I just started doing that to where I'm left clicking on the monster to actually look at their health to see when I need to hit smite. I was just kind of freeballing it, like not really knowing when to hit it, and that happens to where it's like a sliver left because I did it too early.
that's why it's like once you see 2400, then you're safe to do it. You can
Which
even wait
is-
a little bit. 2300. Yeah, so that's Q plus smite is
So it's
2400.
20. Oh, wow.
Because nobody's really going to be able to contest you at 2300 either. So if you want to be safe, you can wait too. You can snowball here. He might have flash up again. Don't know if you just keep chasing him. E.
You're done, dude.
Nice. He's dead regardless.
I got. Is that Leandry's?
Yeah, that's the injuries burn.
Oh
so you
my
can take
God.
the help your team. Help your team. Yeah, it's tough. That's okay. Take the frog and then we can reset. We've got a ton of gold. Don't really want to look to fight when we're this much gold in the bank. So we can build our dead mans, then we can build towards Abyssal Mask.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
That's
huge.
just
be
so
careful
good.
how deep
Okay.
you go. Yeah.
Yep.
It should be dead. Okay, nice. We're waiting for our support to come as well. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. I would start Dragon though. You guys have numbers advantage right now. Lux is coming. Hui's a little deep. Just be we can stay on Dragon, but just keep looking in case they go too deep. Okay, nice.
Oh, nice.
Keep taking it.
He's done. Okay, so 1200. Let's try this. And boom. Oh wait,
Nice.
2400. That's what I was. Oh.
That's okay. You didn't really need to worry about smiting it because it's not like Diana was there to possibly steal it.
Right. I just want to practice.
You can look here.
sometimes.
Maybe. Oh, she missed. That's okay.
Nice job.
Close. Close.
Oh. Man, not good enough.
That's okay. We can take the if honestly you can spam ping your team Baron right now. Spam ping. Spam ping. Help, 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 help. You've just killed 2 of the enemy teammates, 25 minutes in the game. Your smite's up in 10. I would just start Baron and just hope that your team comes. That's sometimes what you have to do in this elo. If you're on it long enough, your team comes.
Yeah. There are times where I will just do the whole thing myself, and that's why I like Nunu too. Is just the Q heal. Like I feel like when my ability haste is up, I can take anything myself.
Yeah, it's great. As long as you have enough
Yeah.
time uncontested, you will be able to take it.
All right. 24. I'm looking for 24. It's going to get there before I get my
Yeah, you'll just
Q.
end up smiting it. Your smite.
Eh,
Nice. All right, so I would you got two options. You can take your top camps here, like blue and stuff, or you can recall. I'd at least take your frog and your blue buff here and then reset and buy.
Okay.
Because you want, now that you have Baron, you want to push the advantage of having Baron and the minions being buffed. You want to be with your team, so
Right.
we'll take this recall super quick and build what we can towards Abyssal Mask.
You don't think I should go help? Looks like there's
Well,
some
we're
shit going down.
hoping they don't fight here. If you want, you can stay with them.
What do I need? It would just be some more, yeah.
You just get
Bonus
some
stuff to
HP
go
and
back.
MR, but you recall so fast, it's pretty worth it. Nice. You can just snowball down. We want to get there as soon as possible because it looks like Diana's going on our support.
Oh no.
All right. Careful, don't ride that too
Yeah, yeah.
deep. You can take your red buff. Take your red buff. We're dropping a bit of minions mid, but it's okay. I want to take red so your team gets it, and then you can be
You
with
don't
them.
think I should help my team?
Q smite this and go bot. Yep, snowball. Nice. You can pick Thresh for sure. Oh, there's Diana.
Oh, Christ on a cracker. Boom.
Okay, be with your team. Be with your team. You want to be with Jin. Remember, Jin's what we need to carry us. Alt, 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 alt. Boom. You can fight that. You can snowball. Vigar's going to cage you, but if you hit one of them, you can fight them. Okay, that's fine. Nice. It's not terrible. 3 of you still have Baron. I would just keep pushing this up. Lux is there with you. So you can probably get tier 2 tower bot here. If you can make that drift. Boom. Alright, so yeah, keep pushing this up. Keep going towards the tower. You with these minions should be able to take this tower if there's no enemies there. And you get a lot of XP and gold here. So... Okay, we see Vigar and Thresh, so we got to be a little bit careful, but you can keep pushing this. Yeah, they have vision. That's okay. I would slowly walk towards being with your team mid. It's going to reset. Q again, and you'll have it. Let's snowball mid. Snowball mid. Nice.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, keep pushing that. Keep pushing that. We can take this tower if our whole team helps. And you can also...
Oh, God.
It's okay. Wave's coming. We lost Baron, but it's good. Cannon's tanking. You can queue Heimerdinger towers. The turrets. Queue it. Nice. Okay, run, 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 run. That's okay.
Oh, well.
So next item, just because of, like we said, how heavy ability power the enemy team is, you can build Kainic Rukern. Next
What is
item.
that?
That's that one. Magic Resist, the second one.
Oh,
It
yeah.
Basically,
Yep.
it gives you a shield. So that's really good into this enemy team because, like we said, they have so much AP. So having that magic resist shield or magic damage shield is really big.
Why not Spirit Visage or whatever?
Because you get more gold value out of that 400, 500, 600. The more HP you build, the bigger the shield is. Plus more magic resist, like 30 more magic resist. The only good thing about Spirit Visage is it increases your Q healing and your shielding a bit.
Yes.
But
yes.
Rukern is just, trust me, you will feel unstoppable if we get to a point where you can build it. So let's snowball to Dragon here. Again, we just want to be with our team. 2 of them are dead. We can just take it. Our team's a little low, but you can take it with yourself. You can take it with Hui. You can blast over wall there, boom, and start taking it. So this is Dragon Soul.
Yep.
Your team is Jin is going to be disgustingly strong with this. And all we're really looking to do here is after Dragon, if nobody else does it, You can go push out bot wave, but it looks like minions are going to do it anyways. So you can take your raptors, and we're just really
24, 24 now.
Nice.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, you can go on him. Okay, that's fine. Just run. It's okay. His towers do a lot of damage to you. This is not good. Just run.
Nope.
Nice. Okay. So you can take your... No, just run. They see you. Because he had Leandries on you, you were burning, they can still see you.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So we can go... It looks like your mid laner's taking your chickens, so just run. Keep running.
Really? Even though my guy's fighting?
It's not a good fight. It's 4 versus 3. Ult? That's okay.
You're right.
It's okay.
So like, I guess that's my. It's like I see my teammates going in, and I'm like, I gotta help them. I just need to decide when it's not good for me.
Yeah, exactly. We saw they had more numbers, even if Malphite's going in. Like you guys, there's not much you can do. It's better to just let him die and leave instead of both of you die. Now 3 of you die. Okay, all we're looking to do is play Baron. We want to get to a point where we can play Baron. So when we're up, let's take those portals.
Am I going towards Kanik?
Yes.
Rukern? Okay.
We're going to take the portal from base, and we're going to go to our blue buff.
I always forget the portals.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. If we can, it's a little risky, but we can walk towards Baron and try and get the crab. Because we just don't want the enemy to... Like, we want to have some sort of vision. Looks like our support's getting vision, which is great, which looks like crab is still up. So we can just walk up to crab, EQ, and just smite it. That will also give us vision. It will basically works as a big sweeper. You probably don't even have to smite. There's no enemies here. We'll keep smiting.
No.
Oh, Kate
Son
stole
of a bitch.
It's okay.
Did she?
She stole it, yeah. Help your team. This is good for you guys. This is good.
Oh, this is, yeah.
You have numbers. If Diana comes in, you can kill. Keep fighting. You guys got numbers. We've killed 2 of them. You don't have to be afraid. All right, now ping your team Baron.
I didn't want to hit the cage.
That's okay. Ping your team Baron, and remember, wait until you see 2400, okay? And then you can Q and smite at the same time. It's something you'll have to practice. So save your Q. Save this one, okay? And just wait. Okay, Q smite. Boom. Perfect.
Great.
So we'll take your blue because your whole team will get getting blue. Okay, yeah, you can go kill Diana. Nice.
Let's go.
You can kill Dinger too. Nice ulti. Jin kills him. Snowball top. We're just going to push that. We're going to push our lead here because we just killed 2 of the enemies and we have Baron buff.
And you push lane.
Okay, so they're answering here, but Jin is really big. Kate's dead.
Wow.
Boom. You're okay. Just be careful how deep you go. You can look if the red buff is up, if Diana's red buff is up. Bummer. Okay. Our support is ending the game solo, apparently.
I see that. Oh my god.
Why are they just letting her do that? What? They sent everyone for the tier 2 top, and Lux is actually ending the game. Are they actually letting her just end?
I don't know.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
GG.
Okay. Well, you can take your blue. I think they're going to kill her so she doesn't end. Okay. How much gold do you need for Rukern?
16.
Okay, we can just farm these camps. If you need to, you can go down and take your raptors. You might have enough passive gold by the time your wolves are gone.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would have. Yeah, I would have taken raptors or something. But it's okay. Yeah, it's fine, bro.
So like, sit here and wait.
Yeah. Honestly, it's either that or you snowball to raptors, take them, recall, and then but like it's
By the time you do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 18. This is great. I'm 18 before Diana is.
Yep.
That was the whole goal. I don't really know how I got there so fast, but
It's because you're winning. You take
yeah,
it.
it's
You've gotten
true.
more objectives, camps, etc. Okay. Buy it. Buy it. Let's go to our red buff. Take the portal, and then we just want to be with our team. We want to use our Baron. We want
Sure.
to push. Ideally, bot lane because Dragon is up soon. Elder Dragon. We can still lose the game if the enemy team gets Elder Dragon. So spam ping your team.
Yeah.
Spam ping your team to come Elder Dragon. Hui should be coming. She's got TP. So you can look to snowball. Snowball. Nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Jin is, like I said, Jin
Oh,
is
oh
just so
God.
ass. That's
Oh
okay.
God. I'm so terrible.
That's okay. The snowballs, it can be clunky at times. Good stuff. We can clear some vision. And then I would also take that blast cone over the wall too. Just in case Diana wants to do like a, Hail Mary play.
I think
So this is
it.
good.
Yeah.
This is free for you guys. And I would just go push bottom lane after this. Or if you guys want some action, you can go try and force mid lane as a team because you have this dragon. Go with your team. Go with your team. Yeah, we want to be with them. Are you familiar with how Elder Dragon works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Execute.
Yeah, so just snowball. Go in this bush and snowball
Okay.
towards Caitlyn.
Oh yeah, the speed boost on the bush.
Yeah. If you hit someone, probably going to kill him. Yeah, see, just like that.
Jeez.
Yeah. Elder is... Okay, just be a little careful. You're super tanky. Q, nice. We'll push this out with our team. They can't really do anything here. Like, you guys are so
No,
strong.
unfortunately.
So it should just be a GG's here. Just keep pushing. Try and hit someone. Just go for it. Boom. And we end the game.
Yeah.
How
Good
does
job.
it feel?
I mean, it's nice, but you learn. I don't know. I feel like I didn't learn much because we just wiped them. Like I feel like you learn more from your losses and fucking up. Um, that was good though.
So you can, like, that's true. You can learn more from your losses, but you can also learn quite a bit from wins. And this gives you the feeling of what it feels like to really stomp a game, have the play style and the decision making to stomp the team. Right? So it's like playing that tempo heavy play style, playing to your strong sides and your advantages, and having a game plan on how you want to win the game.
Right.
And
All right. Cool.
more than likely, I'll probably end up uploading this to my YouTube too, so you'll be able to have it to reference back on. If
Sure.
say you get to a point where you play 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 games from now and you feel like, oh, I feel like I'm doing something different, or in this situation I should have done something different, you can refer back and watch this and see that, what did you do in a given situation and why. Because it's all just, this game is just information, and what do you do with the information you have. As far as like builds, runes, like playstyle from the game, like how do you feel? Do you have any questions about anything? Do you feel like you'll be able to replicate this?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I feel like. I mean, there were moments where we made a decision. You told me where to go. I followed that, and it ended up being a good decision. But I don't really know why. Like, for me to then, like, if I play again and you're not here, I'm gonna go back to the way I would make decisions. So it's almost like I don't know if I got a lot from. Like, I definitely got something from it, but whether or not it will stick is the question. And I think it will take. It's going to take me messing up more. Maybe next time, because I would like to try this again. Maybe next time we do it to where the other way you suggested, where I just play how I would normally play, and then maybe ask questions during that. Like, was that a right decision? Because I felt like you were driving the whole time, and I wasn't really, Yeah, if that kind of makes sense.
No, 100%. And I mean, another option too that we could do if you want is if you have any sort of recording software like OBS or anything that you can record a
Hmm.
game from your POV, and
Yep,
then
I do.
regardless if it's a win or a loss, but a game that you think you would gain knowledge from, instead of doing a live game, we can take the time where I go through and review the game with you,
Mm.
like reviewing from start to finish how you played, what you did, your deaths, etc. And
Like together on a call or like
yes,
separately?
no, together on
Okay,
a call. So
okay.
it would be like this, but
That
instead of you playing a game and me directing you, it would be us
we're watching.
collaboratively reviewing your game from your
That would
point of view.
actually, I think that would actually be better.
Yeah, so that's called a VOD review. Those are generally the two types of coachings that are common in League, or either live game, which is what we did, or a VOD review. Um,
Okay.
so VOD review definitely focuses a lot more on reviewing your play style, what you did without any outside influence, and then we try and break down your mistakes and everything.
Right.
Both have their pros and cons, right? So it depends on whatever you think you'll get the most value from. Um, and this, I'm sure you still got takeaways from this too that you can replicate. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what I like about live games, especially when people are just starting or they are in a lower elo, is that it gives
Mm-hmm.
you a like a game plan basically, and something that you can replicate on your own, in the sense that, okay, I can build these same items every game, I can use these same runes every game, I
Mm-hmm.
can do Red Raptor's Gromp every game, like that 3 camp gangst play style. And
Yeah.
a lot of the times, like it's giving you the feeling for Nunu of playing the gank heavy play style and consistency, and developing leads from that, and then being able to push them. And when you get to a point where you feel like you can't replicate that anymore, or you're climbing and you're running into issues, and that's when we can
Mm-hmm.
collaborate again and work
Okay.
on what you're struggling with.
Okay. Did we do Red Raptors Grunt? What did we did a 4 camp gank to start off with, right?
Yeah, so that game, just again, that was a quite a unique game in the sense that the enemy team had lots of ability power, our team had lots of ability power, the only AD was
Right.
Jin. And because of that, odds are if Jin was like 0-5 and the rest of our team was doing okay, we might still lose if the enemy team builds lots of MR. Again, that's
Mm-hmm.
might not be something that happens in Iron, Bronze, Silver, but you don't want to necessarily get in the habit of making poor decisions because you're playing against poor players. Because as you climb the ranks and you get higher ranks, then
Mm-hmm.
the enemy team will see that. Like if that Diana was smart, like say this was like a master game maybe, or a higher elo game, that Diana would
Yeah.
see that your entire team is AP, Jin is the only AD. She can play bot the whole game, make Jin go 0-5, and you guys are going to have an impossible time trying to win the game if you're playing for Malphite, right? So if you Red Raptors Gromp play for Malphite, Malphite's 10-0, but your Jin's 0-10, you guys are probably still going to lose because you're all AP.
That
You have no AD damage.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I notice that happen again, the other team is heavily balanced, like they're all AP. Go find that one AD, make him obsolete, and then we build magic resist, and essentially the game should be easier.
Yes, it's much
That
harder
makes
for
a
them to
lot of
carry.
sense. That makes a
Pretty
lot of
unique
sense.
that happens, or pretty rare that happens. And the other thing too is that it's a Malphite top, so he's a tank. Mind you, he did go AP this game. Majority of Malphites go tank. 2 tanks carrying the game is less likely than your fed Jin.
Yeah.
But I would say like 99.9% of games, especially if you're on the other side of the map where your red buff is in the top side and your 3 camp, or like Red Raptor's Gromp gank would bring you to bot lane, it's basically always going to be the best option to do that. Most other games like this one, when you were on this side of the map, you can probably still do Red Raptor's Gromp just to get a feel for it. I just don't want you to get stuck in the habit of full clearing every game. I want you to have impact on the map, and I want you to play for objectives and play for getting your team ahead. Now, the only thing I will say is that sometimes you have a feeling like you don't know when is a good fight, when is a bad fight, what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all information based. Just try and break it down into a simple numbers game, in the sense that if you see that the enemy team has 3 or 4 people on towards an objective or towards a fight, and you guys only have 2 or 3, the larger number usually is going to win.
Sure.
So if you notice that and you can escape the situation before it happens, escape it and go clear your camps to look to do something else.
Right.
It's just all about how you process the information and use it to your advantage. And that's something, again, that is going to feel weird now, but it's going to become more habitual the more you play.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you seem comfortable on Nunu, like for Iron, as far as like hitting your snowballs and engaging and using your ult and your flash. Like you had some good flashes that game. You seem pretty comfortable on them, so it's just going to be getting more repetition down. That's all. This game is heavily repetition.
Yeah, I think the macro, like, yeah, the micro, the mechanics, like, you're right. I have an understanding of it. It's the macro. It's the decision making, where to go, when, what will be the best outcome. Yeah, that's what I struggle with the most. So,
Yeah, and that's totally
cool.
normal. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
always like to tell people, if you have any questions, like for any people that I've coached, just reach out to me. Send me a Discord question anytime you have one. I'll do my
Sure.
best to answer it as soon as possible. There's no stupid questions. If you feel like it would help you, reach out. And if you're looking to do something in the future, again, also reach out.
For sure. All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Thank you.
Of course, man. I hope you have a good night. If you're gonna play more, good luck in the games.
All right. Thanks,
All
brother.
right, peace.